So in today's video, I am refilming. Yes, you heard it, refilming last week's video. I will tell you in the video what happened if you stick around. But this week, I'm gonna share a pattern test I did. I have a giveaway winner. I have a pattern release. I have a new pattern design to share. And I've made some patterns that you're not gonna wanna miss. So stick around and come along. Here is my newest pattern design that comes out today. Well, hello my crafty friends and welcome to another Friday video. I am so glad you're here. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is April and I'm the creator behind The Cozy Buckeye. The Cozy Buckeye is a business I started like 14 years ago. I've been on Etsy for 12 years, and on this channel, I just love to share my passion for crochet. I do a lot of crochet roundup videos and a lot of what I made this week videos. I love to share new patterns and support other crochet artists on this channel. So if any of that interests you, please consider subscribing to this channel. And don't forget to give it a like. So in today's video, you guys, I am filming again the video from last week. It's kind of been hard to get myself to refilm because I had such a bad week last week, you guys. And I have only ever missed, I think that was the second week I've ever missed for filming and editing and putting out a video. And I've been on here for 2 years now. I put a video out every single week. So you know it had to be something serious for me not to have a video, but I will go into much more detail at the end of the video and fill you guys in on what happened. If you want to know what happened, I will tell you. So stick around till the end for that. But I just want to get started and share with you what is going on in this video this week. I will be sharing a new pattern release, actually a couple pattern release because I did a pattern test that's out now. And I have a new pattern design I want to share with you. And I have several new patterns that I've never made before that I want to share with you guys. Of course, that's just what I love to do. I will always share the links down in the description so you guys can easily find them. And, you know, with that said, let's just get started. I had to postpone this, but I am officially releasing Haze the Hedgehog this week. This is the first pattern I'm going to be sharing with you. Here is my newest pattern design that comes out today. I am just in love with this little guy. Look at all those baubles though, you guys. I hope you like baubles because this is one for those baubles. I really enjoy baubles and I like the way this pattern looks. I love the little nose. This pattern, you will not be stuffing this right here because I like to be able to like squish it up like that. There's a little bit of embroidery on the tip of the nose, and you guys know my famous smirk. I have to have the smirk. I just love this one. It's really cute. My pattern testers did a fabulous job on this pattern, and I was really sad to have to postpone it, but it's officially out now, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It's pretty much all of my patterns are about the same size, so it'll fit right in. I have been making them lately, all of my other patterns, and they just fit so nicely all together. So I can't wait to see them all together at the market this year. If you guys are selling my patterns at your markets, I would love to, you know, see some of those photos. Feel free to email me, or if you just want to tag me in your photos on Instagram, I would love to see that. And of course, I appreciate everyone's feedback on Etsy. If you've purchased a pattern, you guys are awesome. I really do appreciate all of the positive feedback you guys give me. And if you ever have a question or a problem on a pattern, just reach out to me. That's the best thing to do. You know, I try to make these patterns as easy as possible, and if there is an issue with something, I try to do a video. So my testers, I always ask, you know, if there's anything that is a little more complicated, doesn't need a video, and I will put a video in it. So if there's no video, and this one doesn't even have a video, this one's an easy pattern, so I hope you guys love it. It's worked in the round just like all the other ones, and in this particular one, I used Elise Voluto, my favorite yarn, which if you guys want to try it out, there is a link in the description. For Hobby Shoppy, if you spend $100, you get free shipping, and I mean, I can't say enough good things about this yarn. It is so buttery soft, and if you have hand pain, if you crochet a lot, you know, some of those stiffer yarns will really cause havoc on your wrists and elbows, and I can attest to that because I used to crochet so much that I developed tennis elbow, and that was really hard to get rid of. I had to go to the doctor. I got cortisone shots. I wore an elbow brace. Like I dealt with that for like a year. So I don't want to work with anything that's going to hurt me and cause problems, and I can honestly really support this yarn. I mean, it is my favorite by far. It might work up just a little bit smaller than Burnout, but I don't care. I don't care. I like my pain-free living, okay? As far as my hands and elbows go. So check them out. Or if you have used Elise Voluto, I'd love to hear from you. So these particular eyes are eyes that I hand painted with resin and mica powder and chameleon flakes. They're, I don't know if I said 20 millimeter. I love them so much. I love the, I don't know if it's showing through, but it's like a pink and yellow. It kind of fades out between pink and yellow. And look at him, you guys. Look at that face. I mean, he's adorable. I just love Haze. He's so cute. And again, thank you to all my pattern testers. You guys did an amazing job. I had a few people that used a furry yarn for the body. One person used, did bobbles, and the other one just did single crochet. So keep that in mind. You can still do this pattern and just take out the bobbles and do a fur yarn, which I thought was really, really cool. It's a great idea. This pattern will be 25% off for this weekend. Go grab it and let me know what you guys think. So thank you so much for all your support. I hope you love it. Okay, so this is pattern number 1. This is Haze the Hedgehog. Love him so much. Okay, so that was the first one. The second one is a pattern test I did for Kate over at Cable and Canvas. If you guys are on Instagram, you probably have seen it, but this little guy is so cute. This is Parker Pig, and this was the first time I tested for Cable and Canvas, and I just had such a blast. Everybody in the group was so nice. It's amazing the photos that everyone was coming out with. I really enjoyed it. Some people were doing a coconut and doing like a Moana themed pig, which was so cute. Some people were doing other types of fruits, which was awesome. I mean, there's so much versatility in this little watermelon, but I just love the watermelon. I love watermelons personally, but look at the color changes on here. I mean, that's so neat. I just love it so much. And of course, it's a pop. It's adorable. Look at the little face. I added some embroidery. It is just adorable. I used, of course, Elise Voluto, and I think it pops really well with Elise Voluto. I know in some of these pop patterns, Burnout makes it kind of hard to pop, so a lot of people use Premier Parfait, but I will say Elise Voluto works amazing. So I hope you guys love this one too, as much as I do. This one works in the round. You start with a watermelon, and you color change to the pig, and you work your way up. You got some bobbles. You don't stuff this part at all. Kelly at Poggy's Place was a tester, and she added a row of like red and then put some seeds for the watermelon, which I thought was really cute. I want to try that. And then she did the pig on top of that. So with this pattern, she has it to where you sew the nose on after. So you do sew the nose. But honestly, I think it's from doing hats so much that I like to look ahead and I like to sew the snout before I close the head up. So I will add the snout while the head is still open. That way I can weave my darning needle in and out, and I just feel like it makes for a cleaner look when you're sewing. I like to do that with a lot of cowl patterns too. Like if there is a nose that you have to sew on, I will sew it on before I close the head. I just like to do that. I like to add those parts before I place the eyes because sometimes the eyes look off or whatever, but plus the sewing is just easier. And I like to add all of the embroidery then too. It just, that way there's no stuffing on the outside. That's just my preference. I mean, that's what I like to do. Not everybody does that, and that's okay, but that's my preference. So that's what I did. But what do you guys think of this one? Isn't it so cute? I think it's adorable. I want to make more, and I hope she continues to come out with more of these because I know I did the strawberry bear, and there's a strawberry frog and a strawberry, what is the other one? Bear, frog, and a mouse. I wonder if you could probably switch those with this watermelon too. So just an idea. Very cute. Thanks, Kate, for allowing me to test for you. I really enjoyed this pattern. Since we're talking about cable and canvas, I have another pattern that I did. So this is pattern number 2, Parker Pig by Cable and Canvas. Okay, so I did another pattern. I was trying to come up with a couple freebies. I love sharing free. We love free, right? Free patterns. So I have been looking at this ever since she came out with it. This is the Haze the Chameleon by Kate at Cable and Canvas. This pattern is just so cute. It worked up so fun. I also used Elise Fluto, and on this one I wanted to do some different colors. She has the pattern, you're using the same color, but you could make these rainbow. You could do all kinds of fun stuff with the color changes there. So this pattern, you work in the round. You do have to sew these eyes on, which is no big deal. Worked up pretty easy. And then you surface crochet this tongue. You also surface crochet this band on right here. You're not going to stuff the head, of course. You just stuff the body, and then you make this long tail, and then I kind of just wrapped it and put a stitch. I took the tail from the tail, and I just took my darning needle, and as I wrapped it, I would just pull it through, and then the more I wrapped it, I would just like pull it through the tail, and then I just pulled it in here and tied it off somewhere, weaved it back and forth and tied it off. Easy sewing. But it's free, you guys, on Instagram. So you know how I feel about free. Go over and save this one. If you're not already following her, which I'm sure you are, give Kate a follow on Instagram. She's got some really cute small patterns that are great for markets. I know her best pattern is probably her little mushy pop, which is also free, and that makes a great keychain. So another great pattern by Cable and Canvas. I just wanted to share something with you guys about Cable and Canvas. I have recently decided to start doing videos where I share makers. And I reached out to Kate and asked her if she would be interested in collaborating with me, and she of course obliged. I'm so thankful. And I asked her what her top 10 patterns are. And then I gave her some questions to answer. So in a future video, I'm going to be sharing some of her patterns, so stay tuned for that. And also, if you guys know or want me to share any other designers, drop their names in the comments, and then I will try to make some of their patterns and showcase them. If their patterns are large, I might only share 5, but if their patterns are small, I'll probably try to do at least 10. So just keep that in mind, or, you know, a mix of small and big patterns. I'm really excited about this because I really do love to share other designers' makes and patterns so that you guys can find inspiration to make things and get ideas of what you want to do. So just let me know. But again, thanks, Kate, for being willing to collaborate with me. And if you are a designer and you might want to be featured in a video, just reach out to me. All right, so thanks for a free pattern too. I just love this, and I hope you guys, get a chance to make this one. You should try it out. It's really fun and cute. So this is pattern number 3, Katie the Chameleon by Kate at Cable and Canvas. Okay. Okay, so next we're going to talk about pattern number 4. Pattern number 4, I have a story to tell you guys. So the day I'm filming is actually Earth Day. So last week I reached out to Lena from Therapy on My Hook, and I just love her earth patterns. And I thought, why not share these patterns and maybe see if she'll offer you guys a coupon code. So of course she obliged, and I made these patterns, and I was gonna talk about these last Friday, and so now this video isn't gonna post until after Earth Day, and I just feel so incredibly bad for not posting last week. And again, I'll tell you guys at the end of the video why I didn't post this last week. You may have seen it on my Instagram, or maybe I did post about it on YouTube, so you guys would know why I wasn't here last week. But number 4 is a pattern that I just loved making it. It is so incredibly cute. This is number 4, Atlas the Earth Baby by Lena at Therapy on My Hook. It is just absolutely adorable. I love it so much. I used Elise Voluto on this pattern. It is so cute. You make the arms ahead of time, and then you make the legs, and then I believe she has you sew the arms on, but of course anytime I can, I crochet the arms in, so that's what I did. You make the sun and you sew the sun on. The head is separate, which is also sewn on. And I used 25mm eyes on this guy. Gave him a little smirk, some eyebrows. You do sew these cheeks on, and then you put this little sprout on the top of the head. This pattern is absolutely adorable. I want to make more. She has, I believe, a moon baby, a Saturn baby, a sun baby, and this earth baby. And they're all just so cute, so creative, very, very cute. So if you guys would go show her some love and try this out, I think it's so cute. It turned out adorable. And then you have this little heart here that you sew on. I was going to make the heart in like a pink, but I think it looks really good as green. Well, I can't speak. It looks really good in green, okay? It looks great. What do you guys think? Lena, thank you so much for sending this over, and I have a few more. I really do appreciate it. I'm really sorry about not sharing this last week, but you guys should go try this pattern. It is so, so cute. I really love this pattern. I hope you guys love it too. This is Atlas by Lena at Therapy on My Hook. I also wanted to make another earth pattern by Lena at Therapy on My Hook. This is the Chubby Atlas. I think I would sell this for 10. This one I believe I would sell for 28 probably. This pattern I would sell for 15, you guys, as well as this one. I would sell this one for probably 15 as well. It's yeah, maybe 12, no, I don't know, 14 to 15 maybe. I feel like I should sell this one at 15, but maybe 12. Okay. So This is the Chubby Atlas, and I would sell this one for probably 10. It's a really quick make. You do have to crochet this separately and sew it on, but that's the only thing you sew. These are crocheted, surface crocheted. I think I used, I want to say 16 millimeter eyes on this one. Could be 14. I don't remember. But it's super adorable. So this is number 5. This is Chubby Atlas by Lena at Therapy on My Hook. Love this pattern. I could definitely make more of these. Okay. I also made the little keychain. This is a free one, so that's nice. So here's another free pattern. You can find this on her Instagram account, and you can make this for free. This is the Space Baby keychain by Lena at Therapy on My Hook. It's just a simple circle with some color change and a little sprout on top. It's very quick, like not even 10 minutes quick. It's very fast. So I usually sell my keychains for $10. I'll probably start this one at 10, and if it doesn't sell, I'll drop it down. So we'll see. So this is number 6, the Space Baby keychain by Lena at Therapy on My Hook. Okay, so the next pattern was a gift from Rosa at Vasque Boutique. I pattern tested her, well, I don't know that I really pattern tested. I mean, I guess I kind of did because she sent it to me while I was in testing. But I was doing the strawberry video, and I made a comment on the tester post that this pattern would be so cute in my video, and she went ahead and sent it to me. So then while I was making it, I was commenting, you know, why not? But I shared the puffer fish that was a strawberry in my strawberry video, so go check that out. That is a really cute pattern. In that pattern, you have multiple fruits. So I just thought it was so cute. It turned out really cute. And so she sent me this one. This is Reggie the Frog by Rose at Vasque Boutique. She said this has been a really good seller for her. And I can see why. I mean, look at the legs. They are so different than anything I've seen. So many frogs out there, you guys. And this is definitely unique. And I just love how she did these legs. I mean, they're perfection. And then she's got the little toes, the little frog toes. Some color change. I mean, look at that face. It's just adorable. And of course, I made it in Elise Voluto. But I really do love this pattern. And thank you, Rose, for sending it to me. This one, I believe you start at the top and you work in the round. You got a bobble stitch for the eyes and some color change, and then the feet down here are easy. It's all no sew, and it's a really good pattern. Really good pattern. So you guys go check this one out. I think I would probably sell this one for probably 15. It's a pretty big boy, especially if you were to do this in Burnout, it would be even bigger. It's a pretty big one. But this is Reggie the Frog by Rose at Vasque Boutique. This is number 7. Very cute. Okay, so number 8 is another freebie. I saw this one and of course had to make it. You know when you have a favorite pattern designer that you know puts out good patterns and they offer a freebie, you know it's going to be good. So here it is. This is the Caterpillar in a Cozy Cocoon by Tuyen at Green Frog Crochet. Look at this. I mean, look at this cocoon. It's so cute. How adorable. Let me tell you, this caterpillar is such a great stash buster. Oh, you want to get a little clip in the video? Come here. We have somebody who just barged in, you guys. You want to say hi to Pip? Pip, my little destructive baby. This one here, you got to keep your eye on her. She likes to ruin things and eat things and chew things. She's a chewer, you guys. Any suggestions on dogs that chew a lot? Let me know. Let me know, because this face, don't let it deceive you. Don't let it deceive you. No, she is quite the terror at times. She can be so sweet though, but she loves to chew. And she is like ruining everything in our house unless we're like watching her very closely. She immediately like goes for the jugular if you're not watching her. She's probably, I don't know, maybe 7 months old now. She's rotten. We keep threatening her. She doesn't straighten up or act. She is cute though, you think? She's got the cutest little underbite, but man, does she chew. She's just a baby though, just a baby. Oh, look at the baby. Okay, you're done. Oh, okay. Yeah. So anyway, where was I? I'm sorry. Sorry about the interruption. She just barged in. She knows how to open my door. This dog is so smart. So I feel like she gets bored, and if she's bored, she's chewing. So we have to have things for her to do, or we have to keep her kenneled, or we have to just walk her a lot. I mean, I forgot what it was like to have a puppy, but a puppy that's very high energy. So anyway, back to this cutie. This is number 8, the caterpillar. Again, great stash buster. You use hardly any yarn for each of these color changes. So I could see making a bunch of these and just going through a lot of yarn. I think these would be really cute just by themselves. So, but in this cocoon, I mean, look at the little baubles. It's very cute. I gotta make sure somebody's watching her. Hold on. I'm back. All right. Okay. So I really enjoyed this freebie. Now the dog's barking because she's always on the wrong side of the door. So this pattern is an incredible free pattern that you can find on Green Frog Crochet's blog. And I really do love it, and I hope you guys go try this one out. I believe you can get the paid version on Etsy, I believe, and also on her website if you want to have the PDF, which I love having the PDFs, but the blog's just fine. I usually work at my computer anyway, or at my desk, because my chair's so comfortable, and you know, I just like sitting in my chair when I'm crocheting, so working off the computer is fine for me. And I love free. Don't you guys love free? So I hope you guys go check this out. I think it's really cute. Very, very cute. Very quick. I would sell this one probably for maybe 15 or 18, somewhere around there. So, okay, so this is number 8. An incredible free pattern. And then after making that, I had to make the other freebie she just came out with because, you know, why not? You know how I feel about these hatching animals. I did a whole entire video on her hatching animals, and they're just incredible. So if you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. But these really do sell at market. I sold out the first festival I went to, they all sold. So here is a new free one she just came out with. This is her little hatching sea turtle, and you can put it in an egg. But I will say this sea turtle, the way she made it is different than I have ever made any other turtle this size. You start with the head, and then you make the body and the legs, and then you attach the head to the bottom part of the body, which is new. I've never seen that done before. And then you stop and then you make the turtle shell and then you crochet them together. It's really neat the way she did it, and it's really cute. And I believe she also offers a land turtle version as well. So you can get this free pattern on her blog. If you want the paid version, I believe it's also on Etsy and her website. So, and you get the free shell, which I believe this is the same exact pattern that is with the hatching animals patterns. So look how cute. And then I added my little button. I like to add my button on these little hatching animals. Very cute. Here's what it looks like closed. All right, so this particular pattern I would sell for $15, and I just love it. I love it. This is the number 9, the Hatching Sea Turtle by Tuyan at Green Frog Crochet. Okay, so the next pattern I have is number 10. You guys, this one is adorable. I bought this one a little while ago, and I have really been getting into these patterns. This is the Crochet Tea Bag by With Love Tasha. These amusables are so cute. I just can't even tell you. I will say in the pattern, I think she might use a smaller yarn because she said you could use an acrylic yarn to make the legs. So I tried. And it came out really super tiny. So I ended up making the legs out of Elise Voluto like the body. And then this little tea bag heart. This little heart. I guess it's not the tea bag. That is, what is that called? That is the, I don't know what the term is for that, but it's a heart and it's adorable. I ended up sewing it on just because I wanted it to stay put. It was just kind of all over the place, so I just tacked it down. And then I used some purple eyes to accent the little pull tab or whatever you want to call it. And I gave it a schmark and some eyebrows. It's very cute. So, and speaking of amusables, I am trying to put together a video for amusables. You guys had commented in a couple of my videos you'd like to see a roundup of amusables, and I thought, that sounds fun. So I'm putting together a video. So if you guys have any recommendations for amusables you would like me to make, feel free to drop them in the comments. So this is number 10. This is Crochet Tea Bag by With Love Tasha. Very cute. Okay. So the next pattern, number 11. This is called Botanical Besties by Skylar at Just a Mom Crocheting. This one is just adorable. I love it so much. I use Burnout with this one, and then this is Premier Basics Chenille, the brown, and then this is also Burnout. So you can mix them. And I really like this pattern of hers because there's not as much sewing as a lot of her little lovies. This one here, you just have to sew on the head. That's it. The arms are crocheted into the body. It's so cute. And these eyes, you guys, what do you think about these eyes? These are 3D printed eyes that were gifted to me by my friend Katrina at Faith and Loops Crochet. She gave us all these on the retreat, and I just love them so much. They're adorable. She is selling these now, so I will link that in the description of this video. And, you know, you can get different sizes and different colors. I think these are 20 millimeter, but I think they turned out really cute. I will say if I made this sunflower again, I think I would try to use a little bit of a lighter brown so that I could do some facial embroidery because you can't really see it on this dark brown. So I just took it off. I tried, but I ended up taking it off because I didn't like it because you could barely see it. So, but this is really cute. I love Just a Mom Crocheting's patterns. I have so many more to share on this channel. I have a lot of her patterns, so I want to continue to keep sharing these patterns. This particular one you can make, I think you can make a wildflower as well. So you can either do the sunflower or the wildflower, and I just think they're so cute. Very, Very cute. So this is Botanical Besties by Skylar at Just a Mom Crocheting. All right. Number 12. Number 12. I've had this pattern for a while too. This is the Swinging Gnome by Crafter Me Angeli. This pattern is pretty darn cute. You could definitely make these gnomes with or without the swing. They are hefty little dudes. And, you know, the swings can be hard because of the way they, if they're tall, sometimes they flip over a little bit. And this one, I ended up tacking it down over the hands. But I think if you put the swing further in the back, or maybe, let's try that. Yeah, that's better. Just had fallen forward. I think it's really cute. And I can just see making a bunch of these and doing like dark pink, light pink, maybe dark orange, light orange, dark blue, light blue. And you can also, in this pattern, do a girl version by making little braids instead of the beard. I just think they're really cute. And I know a lot of people love gnomes. I know my stepdaughter loves them a lot. So I think it is a quick gnome pattern with or without the swing. So what do you guys think of this one? It's really cute. I mean, you do have to sew on the beard, but other than that, and of course you make the swing. She has you making it in acrylic yarn, but I think next time I would do it in plush yarn. I think it's adorable. So this is number 12, The Swinging Gnome by Crafter Me Angeli. Okay, so I do have one more pattern to share with you. It's one that I just designed, but if you guys liked any of the patterns you saw in today's video, they should all be linked down in the description or also in the pinned comment. So, all right, well, the pattern that I just recently designed that I'll be working on next is so cute. I was working on Haze the Hedgehog, and my testers were like, April, you should just design a lamb because you're already doing baubles. And I'm like, that's a good idea. So here is my lamb. I love the face so much. And this one I did a little bit different. The baubles are different on this one. In between each row of baubles, I'm doing a round of just single crochets to give it less baubles. What do you think? I think it is too cute. I'm definitely in love with this. I used some 20mm eyes, and I just think the little face is adorable. So I hope you guys like it. Stay tuned for a tester call for this one. It might be this weekend, so just so you know, just be on the lookout on Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram and you're interested in my patterns or my tester calls, just make sure you follow me on Instagram. All right, so this is my lamb who is searching for a name. And when I search for names, you guys, I am not going to use a name that's already being used, so I can't wait to figure out a name for this one. Okay. Lastly, I have some Happy Mail, and I wanted to open it with you guys. So we're going to do that now. Let me just say, Mom, turn the camera off, okay? Turn it off. You're not allowed to see. Turn the camera off. From this point on, you're not allowed to watch any more of this video, okay? Turn it off. I had MCW Handmade reach out to me, and they asked me if I would be interested in promoting their products for Mother's Day. And of course, I said yes. I mean, they gave me a list of things I could pick from, and they allowed me not one, but two. But I didn't know it at first. I thought, I'm going to pick something for Mom. Because it's for Mother's Day, I'm going to pick my mom. Oh, let me just say, Mom, turn the camera off, okay? Turn it off. You're not allowed to see. turn the camera off. From this point on, you're not allowed to watch any more of this video. Okay? Turn it off. Should have said that before, because now she's going to know. She's getting something from MCW Handmade. Maybe I'll edit that back. There. Okay. All right. So somebody is messaging me over and over. Okay. All right. So they sent me a link to pick out something, and I thought I was only getting one thing. So I picked out something for my mom. And then I put it in the cart, and then they were like, you know, pick your second choice. And I was like, huh, I get to pick two. So I get a Mother's Day gift too. So I'm going to share with you guys what they sent me. They send usually in a flat box is what they send their products in. And let's just open this up because I have been sitting on this box for a couple days because I wanted to share it with you. Actually, this wouldn't have been in last week's video, so I'm adding this. I am just so excited because one of these is for me. And I really love their stuff. You guys know I have their crochet bag. I have been using that for a really long time. I also have a couple of their handbags. That is one thing that I do love, is a good purse. I think that's always been the case ever since I can remember. I love a good bag. And I love the way these bags are constructed. Fun. Okay, let's see which one this one is. They send them in these dust bags, which is just fantastic. Then when you're not using them, you can keep them nice and clean. I don't know if you guys heard that. So when you're not using them, you can keep them nice and clean. And then it's in tissue paper, which I'm sure you can hear. I'm sorry about that. To turn the volume down on my computer. Okay. Ooh. So I picked out this handbag. This black and gold. Look how pretty. I love this size bag and this style of bag. I have another one. It's very large inside. I mean, look at that. It has duck cloth on the inside, and it has 6 pockets along with a zipper. So you have plenty of pockets on the inside. And there's also a strap, I believe. Yeah, it's in here. I love a bag that has a strap so that I can carry it on my side when I'm walking or shopping or whatever, or I have my, other bag with my crochet stuff. I like to have a shoulder strap. I love a shoulder strap bag, but I also like these handles. So this bag is great. And I think it's going to be a really good bag. I love black. I wear a lot of black, and I just love the gold on this one. Let me change the strap some, because I like to wear it on my hip. You guys want to see it? Isn't it cute? Actually, the strap needs to be longer. Because I will wear it like this a lot when I am shopping. Isn't it cute? I love it so much. I love the gold and the black. It's so pretty. You guys think? Very, very nice. This is an incredible gift. It is an incredible gift for Mother's Day. Thank you very much, MCW Handmade. So you guys want to see Mom's? Okay, Mom, you better not be watching. Okay. This next one is hers. So let me just say, my mom's favorite color is red. And every time she sees me carrying one of these handbags, because I have a few of them now, she is like, when are you going to get me one? So Mom, here you go. This is for you. And let me just say, I'm not a fan of red. It's funny because she loves red and I hate it. So if you're a red lover, oh my goodness. It is really pretty. Oh my. Let's flatten it out some. Look at it. This is their velvet collection. And this color is phenomenal. I mean, it is gorgeous. I think this is the Burnout collection. Let's see. Yes, this is the Burnout Velvet Revival Scarlet Carpet Handbag Purse. Very, very beautiful. The inside is also made of duck cloth. They're very nice. They have grommets on the bottom, so if you sit them on the ground, they're not going to get dirty. I just love this company, you guys. They are made in America. It's a small business. I think they're based out of California, and I've been working with them for a while because they had originally sent me their crochet hook case and their project bag, and I have been using this. Gosh, I don't even know. It's been a while. It's been almost 2 years now, and I still have the project bag over there that I carry. So I just have nothing but good things to say about MCW Handmade. And I do have a 10% off code if you guys want to go maybe get your mom a purse or, you know, a crochet hook case, or maybe you want to buy something for yourself. Now's the perfect time. I mean, maybe you can send the link to your family and tell them this is what I want, but there is a 10% coupon. It's MCW April in case you guys want to go check them out. And I just want to give them a big thank you for sending me these Mother's Day gifts, because they sent me a gift too, and I just really appreciate that so much. The name of my bag, this one is the Victorian Blossom Black and Gold Carpet Handbag Purse. And they have different styles. You know, if you like something a little bit smaller, or you like something a little bit bigger, or maybe you want to splurge and get that project bag or crochet hook case, go ahead and check them out and use my code for 10% off. All right. So what do we have going on? We also have a giveaway winner, you guys. It's funny because this was last week's giveaway winner, but we're going to go with it for this week. First of all, let me just say thank you, as always, for all of your guys' comments. I appreciate you so much, more than you know. You guys have been just lifting me up and carrying me along these last few weeks while I've been, you know, really going through it. And I just can't even thank you enough for all of it. I mean, it really does help. And your support is so important to this channel and to me. And I just thank you so much for all the times you leave comments or click on those links. It just really does help support me. Let me just say, this week's giveaway winner is Crafty Corner 8085. She writes, "Love your makes this week and appreciate you taking the time to share. Any ideas for Earth Day? I have an event and I'm at a loss." So, you know, that just tied in great to my winner for last week, because I was going to have an Earth Day pattern for you guys to make, which you still can, but Thanks for the idea. So I just wanted to gift you a free pattern and let you know you're this week's giveaway winner. I will respond to your comment and leave you my email so that you can email me your choice, and I will get it sent over to you. Each and every week I make sure I send the winner their free pattern. So in order to win next week's giveaway, I just need you to comment on the video. And I think this week, you know, I've given you a few ideas of what you can comment, but do you have a favorite amusable pattern? Because I want to plan an amusable video, and also I am wanting to plan more designer showcase videos where I would make some of their patterns and maybe ask them some questions to answer here on the channel. So let me know if you have anything you'd like to add to that. I would appreciate that. And, you know, make sure to go check out my newest pattern, Haze the Hedgehog, and show me some support. And then also, if you want to possibly test this one, make sure to go to Instagram and give me a follow. I guess you guys want to know what happened last week, probably. Yeah, I promised I'd share with you. I'll make it quick. But, so first off, I usually export my videos from CapCut to my computer on Wednesday evening. I do it as I'm sleeping because my computer was just taking forever. So I would go to bed and it would be exporting. Sometimes it would finish before I'd go to bed, and then I'd upload it to YouTube and then go to bed, but it usually would take overnight. So I went to bed Wednesday night. I had filmed the video last week and edited all day Wednesday, exported it, went to bed, and then Thursday morning, my husband and I got the call that no parent wants to get. It was so scary. I had happened to just wake up, and I went to the bathroom and I left my phone on my nightstand, and my son was getting ready for school, and I hear him scream, "Are you okay?" And then he runs into me and my husband in bed, and he's like, "Abby was in a wreck." And then she was on speaker, and she's like, "I'm stuck in my car." And then she hung up. She hung up. So we were literally out of the house in like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I let my dog out and I put her back in, and we ran out the door. We ended up meeting her at the hospital, and thankfully it was just her wrist. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. She was okay. I mean, that we just are so thankful. That call could have been so much worse, but we met her at the hospital, and she had her hands on the steering wheel, so her hand was hit by the airbags because all the airbags went off, and she just has a really bad sprain on her wrist. So she's fine. She's okay. That's all that matters. The car can be replaced, although she is really sad about her car. She drives like 45 minutes to school one way, and she has a job at Cincinnati Children's in the emergency department as a nursing assistant while she's in school. So she works 2 days a week, and then she is in school 2 days a week, and then she has clinicals like an hour and 15 minutes away. So she has to drive all of these 5 days a week. She's on the road, and she had a Toyota Prius. So that was nice, and gas mileage was great, but that car is gone now. So we are trying to find her a car right now. Thankfully, you know, my husband's home, so she's been driving his Jeep back and forth this week while we wait to see what the insurance says about her car. So anyway, I got back from the hospital Thursday, and my computer was still at 60% for that export from the day before, which that has never happened. I was like, that's not good. So I canceled the export. It froze up, and the only thing I could do was like force it to shut down because it just wouldn't do anything. And after just kind of trying to figure out what was going on, I realized I think my external hard drive something was wrong with it. So I called Best Buy. I have the Best Buy protection plan. I pay a fee every year, and I have the Geek Squad where they'll help me over the phone, or if I go in there, I get, my appointments are free. They do so much that's included, which I would highly recommend this service. If I can't get my printer to work, all I do is call and they help me. They'll shadow my computer, whatever. They're amazing. So if you are somebody that is trying to do editing, and like me, who's a little bit, learning, we have a learning curve, you know what I'm saying? They're very helpful. And that fee is worth it. It's a tax write-off. It's worth it. And I found out how worth it was because it also adds a year warranty on anything I buy. So anyway, I am not sponsored by Best Buy or anything. I just have found this very helpful. And they wanted me to bring my computer and everything up there. And I'll be honest, over the past few months, I've been talking to my husband about upgrading my computer. It was about 4 years old, and my exports were just taking forever. I mean, forever to try to edit videos. And he just kept saying, well, get a new one. And I don't like to spend money, you guys. So I was just waiting and wait. I'll just keep dealing with it. Well, after this, I go up there. Basically, my external hard drive died, and I lost all of my videos for the past year that I had put on YouTube. All the raw footage, all the final footage, all of it was gone. And they said I had malware on my computer. So they told me I should definitely leave my computer there for them to clean it up for me, which is all included in that plan. I didn't have to pay anything for that. And then I was like, I've been thinking about buying a new one, and I would obviously buy it through Best Buy because I get that extra year warranty with them. And so I ended up buying a new computer while I was there. And then they also fixed the old one because I'm just going to let my family have my old one. And now I have a new one. I'm hoping that it works better for editing and, exporting and all of that. I just need things to be fast because the more time that I am waiting on that stuff, time is precious, you guys, when it comes to work. So, and plus it's a tax write-off. So I ended up buying a new one. So that was Thursday. I had to wait a couple days to get the computer, and they ended up cleaning up the old one, and then they transferred everything to the new one, and that was all included in that plan. And I signed the bill when I picked it up, and each thing would have cost me almost $300. So it would have cost me $600, but it ended up being free because I have a plan that cost me $180 a year. So that was so worth it. And that's the first time I've used that particular service they have. And then I was like, so how often do you guys do this? Or could you do this? What if I have a problem with my computer? And they're like, well, you can create 2 tickets per day. And I was like, so do I have to buy the computer here? They're like, no. So I can just bring any computer up here? They're like, yep. I'm like, huh. My kids all have computers. So I'm like, well, Abby, how's your Mac running? And, I think we're going to take her computer up there and have them clean it up and take a look at it before she starts school next year, during the summer, which is just, it's kind of nice, So anyway, I can even take my mom's computers up there. As long as I'm the one bringing it up there, I can take, they said 2 a day. That's 600 computers a year or whatever. Not that you would do that, but I'm just saying that's the service they offer. So anyway, thankful for that. That was the one thing I was thankful for, even though I just wanted to cry all day. It was rough. And then I get home and I get a call from my mom. They had just brought my stepdad home. They had just got him home from the rehab facility, and he had an episode and they had to take him back to the hospital. This was all in one day. All in one day. This was my day. And so there was no way I was going to be able to film and edit another video to get it out before Friday. So I just said, you know what? I surrender. I am not posting a video this week. So that's what happened, you guys. That's what happened. And I'm sorry, but life just sucks sometimes. And you just got to go with the punches, and each day is a new day. So if you have a bad day, tomorrow's definitely going to be a better day, right? Like, it can't be any, I mean, it can always be worse, but like every day, you just got to put one foot in front of the other. And so that's what we've been doing. And I have been trying to crochet. I really have not crocheted anything for videos. Really, I have been making my patterns. So I've been finding comfort crochet this week, the last few days, and I've been enjoying it. So, but we're trying to get back. I had a really hard time getting through this video because I'm just upset about what happened. So I hope, plus I didn't sleep well last night. But anyway, I just hope that I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I appreciate all of your support and your love. You guys pour the love on, and I'm just appreciative of you so much. So I hope that next week is a better week for me and for you. I hope you're having a good week. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you next week. All right, bye. Oh, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for future videos, okay? All right, yeah. Okay, bye. So this is number 6. This is number 5. First of all, I did not get much sleep last night, so sleep is important for words. It doesn't work well if you are not rested for your brain to function properly. Okay, I'm about to sneeze, you guys. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my gosh. I felt like I was gonna sneeze and then I yawned. Like, what is happening? But so cute. I love it. I will say my nose itches now, you guys. I had a sneeze and then a yawn. I'm a mess. So the snow, I like to sew the snouts. Trying to say one word all together didn't work. I took the magic. What am I even saying? What am I saying? This video is hard, you guys. I think because I've already filmed it and I'm just mad about what happened. It's been a rough week. So anyway, and I will say, I'm sorry if I repeat myself. I think I repeated myself a couple times there, and sorry, not sorry. No, I am sorry. I'll probably delete that.